Hello and welcome back to Glory Hunter, and today we play our final two games of the season, beginning with an away game against Mainz. But let's just have a quick look at the table to see if we're in with a chance of winning the division today. And the answer to that is an outside chance. We are 6 points behind Bayern as of today. One goal behind. So if Bayern are able to drop points away from home against Friedberg, who are just sitting in 11th and have nothing to play for, there is a chance that we could obviously still win the league. But we need them to lose, not just drop points. We need them to lose. Um, we've also got a few issues. We have an injury to Jadon Sancho, although it does look like apparently he's almost back in 4 days, which is a surprise. One of those issues being the fact that we don't have Mats Hummels for the next game as he is suspended. So him and Akanji will be swapping places, and Piszczek will make his way to the bench. Guerrero is playing through injury because he's broken his arm. He's broken the lower part of his arm. Um, so it's not ideal, but we've got to try and go for this somehow. Um, as long as we can do our job, we just need to hope that someone else can do us a favour. That's essentially my in-depth analysis for this, and I've tried to bring out my inner Jurgen Klopp today by wearing a cap. Obviously, I would expect a knock on the door from Liverpool very soon, based on off of this. But first, I think we might actually have to win a title. So let's do that now. With a throw on to Mainz, 25 minutes in, we've had to make a change. We have an injury to Emre Can, so we have moved Bellingham out into centre mid as Haaland is in on goal and has just scored his 50th goal of the season, assisted by the sub, Julian Brandt, who has dinked the ball over the top, as you've seen, and Haaland has placed it into the bottom corner. And I don't want to get excited, but Friedberg are winning. It's a free kick to Mainz now. They could just ruin the day and put one away, and it's a big save from Berkey. Mateta, the second top goal scorer in the division, having the shot there. And it looks as though Bayern have scored 2 goals. That is an entertaining game. It's 3-2 to Bayern now. So once again, we are looking unlikely to win the division this season, as Mainz are trying to press forward completely out of this, and they've scored. It has been poked through the legs of Berkey. Guerrero is not fit. He's What's going on? What is going on with him recently? He's just not been fit at all. I mean, yeah, you might have a broken arm, but that doesn't affect you how you can physically run. Your actual stamina in a game is not affected. Oh well. We do not have a corner. They have a corner. I forgot we changed sides. As Akanji heads it clear. Can Royce get onto the ball first? Yes, he can. Is he going to play in up Erling Haaland? Let's see. He's tried to put him in. It's a terrible pass, but Haaland has got the ball back and he's shot straight at Zentner. He will be kicking himself for missing that. Bayern have made it 4-2. It looks as though the title is dead and buried already, which is a shame. But it is what it is. We've always got next season. I didn't think this was going to be a 1 year job at any stage. I think I'd be stupid to think if that was ever going to be the case, that this was just going to be a 1 year job. My concern is holding on to players like Haaland. Sancho is replaceable, but Erling Haaland, with his goals this season, I cannot replace that right now. That's for sure. As Royce has picked up the ball and Brandt's had a shot that's been blocked. I think this is just a sub highlight, but we still go on. No, no, we don't. They have a corner. I'm going to tell them to. I'm going to tell them. I'm going to try and fire them up a little bit. See if we can get that goal. Because I mean, if there is a flurry of goals again in the Friedberg Bayern game, there is always a chance that things could go our way. As we are going to try and make our 5th substitution of the game, and nothing's really happening. We have a goal kick. It's played short. Zagadou to Delaney. Why are their players invisible? We've got invisible players on the pitch. The streakers, perhaps. I don't know, but they are not wearing any clothes. This is a problem. They've scored. They've scored. Mateta with the goal. Well, any hopes of winning the title is now gone. So it looks like we'll just be playing a few kids in the last game, maybe. We get the hat off. Not Jurgen enough yet, are we? Get the hat off. Thrash me arms. Not happy. 1-0 up. Lose 2-1. But, well, I mean, send the assistant here. Can't be bothered. Oh, Mainz avoid relegation. Oh, that's nice. That's good. I'm glad I could help them with that. Let's have a quick look. It's Friedberg 4-2. That's relief for Friedberg as they secure survival. Were they in danger? They lost 4-2. They weren't in danger. Oh, well. Right, well, I'll see you in a week. We've got Bayer Leverkusen in a week, and let's just see if we can increase Haaland's goal tally. Hello, we are back, and we are ready to play Bayer Leverkusen at home in the final game of the season. I'm going to try and, I've just made a few changes in the team, nothing massive. Dropped Bellingham back into midfield as I plan to play him there next season, and Reina just in behind the striker, bringing Brandt into the first team to, appreciate his recent sort of form in the side. I mean, he's getting goals and assists whenever he comes off the bench. And we have also put Lucas Piszczek onto the starting lineup in right back. It's his last game for the club, so I think it's fair to give him a nice little send off in a game that means absolutely nothing. As we have the first highlight of the game, and Brandt has almost assisted Haaland within the first few seconds. I have a feeling that Leverkusen still are playing for something here, so this could be a tough game. They're trying to get into the Champions League, so this is going to be a very tough game potentially. As we have a free kick. I keep on doing this. Reina steps up, and he's rifled it into the top corner. That is 1-0. Giovanni Reina on the free kick. An absolutely wonderful, wonderful finish. Cannot have any complaints about that whatsoever. Well done, Giovanni Reina. It's another highlight. Scholes is now breaking down the line. What's he going to do here? Is he going to pull it back? He's whipped it in. It's been cleared up by Diaby. Ilario. Poor pass. Sancho picks up the loose ball. What does Sancho do here? It's been saved by Hradecky and blocked by Jonathan Tah. As we have a corner. Are we going to get anything out of this? Giovanni Reina steps up, whips it in, and Hradecky picks up the clear ball. Clear ball? Free ball? I don't know. He's picked it up anyway. As we have a throw on, Lucas Piszczek takes the throw on. Bellingham picks it up now. Reina, what's he going to do? Will he find Erling Haaland? He's going alone. Jadon Sancho to Brandt. Brandt's back to Bellingham. Into Piszczek. Brandt's hit the post, and Bender gets to the ball first. It doesn't look like he really went for that there, Jadon Sancho. He looked like he sort of didn't fancy it, I think is the best way to put it. The PG way of putting it is Akanji plays a long ball over the top, and we've scored. We have scored. Okay, we get into half time, and we are 2-0 up, so I can't really moan about that in any stretch of the imagination. Obviously, the fans have been supporting us quite well throughout the season, so let's just keep it up, boys. As there's a corner to Leverkusen, they've whipped it in. Jonathan Tah gets to it first, but he heads it over the bar. Got a few tired legs out there. Probably going to look at making a few substitutions quickly. Let's get Bellingham off for Dahoud. We'll get Delaney on, and we'll get Giovanni Reina off for Thorgan Hazard, I believe. Might have to look at taking off Erling Haaland as well. I mean, he's got 51 goals this season. Can I really ask for much more? I mean, he definitely hasn't got anything else to give me, so I shouldn't really ask for much more from him. Let's get Marco on up top. Go on then. This could be the last time we ever see Haaland in a Borussia Dortmund shirt. I mean, in an ideal world, I'll be holding on to him next season. I'll do everything in my power to do that, as we have a free kick. Hazard's whipped in. Paslak's hit the bar. I'm going to do everything I can to get Haaland again. Keep him for next season, should I say. But obviously, it doesn't always work out that way. We'll be doing whatever we can. Same with Sancho to some degree. But obviously, if a ridiculous move comes in, or a ridiculous offer, say excess of 100 million, might look at offloading Sancho, because I do think that he is far easily replaceable compared to Haaland, as Royce is now in, and he has scored 3-0. Nice way to end the season, this. Fourth goal of the season for Marco Royce, as he's doing the robot on the sideline. Very good result. Sorry, as I was saying, Jadon Sancho is far easier to replace than the likes of Haaland. I mean, I could put Giovanni Reina out on the left and he'd do a decent enough job. I've got Brandt who's doing a job. Number of players that can slot in there, and to be honest, Sancho has been injured for, I'd say, a good 65% of this season, and we're still second. I don't think he would have made the difference as well. In 3 games we've lost that have been the difference between us and Bayern, I think 6 games overall, I can't see a point where Jadon Sancho comes in and really makes a difference for us. I mean, we'll have a little look at his season stats at the end of the game. But he's just, I don't know, I just don't think he's that good in the grand scheme of things. He's still young, obviously, and he's got a decent rating, but I would expect a little bit more from him in the grand scheme of things. As time is slowly coming to the end here. I'm assuming it's going to be full time any second now. Delaney doesn't get there. Bellarabi breaking. Surely that's full time. Yes, it is. We have finished the season with a 3-0 home win. A fantastic result, really. If we were looking to win the title today, that's exactly the sort of result we would have wanted. Good win, nice way to win the season, but obviously back to business as usual for next season, because we're going to have to try and go for the title again, go for the cup, however we want to do it. Under 19s are doing well though, they've celebrated a double. Piszczek takes final bow. We receive 85 million for finishing seconds. That's a fantastic amount of money. I mean, you look at Sancho, his stats are very good. They are very good, but this season he's got 14 goal contributions in 26 games. Is actually quite good. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. I'm more concerned about the 26 games. He's missed 12 games this season. 12 games. So let's quickly try and get through to the end of season review, and we'll have a quick little look at what's going on there. Hello, welcome to our season review. We are ready to have a quick look as to sort of what's happened this season. So the new arrivals, obviously I've only made one of these signings, but we'll just have a quick look. Obviously this guy that I've not bought, A-, so fantastic signing by me. Let's just have a look at the actual ones I've signed, which Moussa Dembele. Oh, has he got, is that signing for the season, Moussa Dembele? B-. Pleased with the deal to sign Moussa Dembele. Pleased to see that there aren't many future fees that could end up making the deal too expensive. 24 million is a bit expensive for someone that's been injured for quite a while, but ho-hum. Other than that, A- for the loaning out of Namadi Collins. I think he won Under 19 Player of the Year, and Knauf won Under 21 Player of the Year, so very good. And somehow Haaland won Best German Player of the Year, despite being Norwegian. Other than that, our expectation was to qualify for the Champions League. We finished second, just a C+. Haaland getting 37 goals in 34 league games. Champions League, expected to reach the quarter-final. We did just that. Pokeball, we kind of dropped the ball here, obviously. We all remember that game, or at least I do vividly. And the German Super Cup, doesn't matter. Moments to remember, big 9-0 win, first game of the season. 4-0 win, match to remember. That was another actually early. What word am I looking for here? Early game in the season, and goal of the season was the Erling Haaland finish from last episode, I believe, where he's seen the ball come across his body and he's placed it into the bottom corner. Reputation stayed relatively the same. We've got, well, it doesn't show last year, so obviously all green. Haaland selling the most shirts. Doesn't say who has done it, but Haaland, Royce, Sancho, Hazard, and Brandt. Here's our top lineup, based on average rating, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's pretty much been our lineup for most of this year. I'd say Rain has pretty much played the number 10 role for most of the year. No awards for me. Pretty sad. Fans Player of the Season, Erling Haaland. Young Player of the Season, Erling Haaland. Goal of the season, Erling Haaland. Top goal scorer, Erling Haaland. Most assists, not Erling Haaland. Most player of the match, Erling Haaland. Highest match rating, Erling Haaland. All of these Erling Haaland stuff. Most goals in a single season. It's just unbelievable the year he's had. Fastest goal, 1 minute 35 seconds. Don't remember that. But that is where we're going to leave off. I think I still need a contract. So if I get sacked, we'll reconvene. But if not, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe, and we shall see you for the beginning of next season. Goodbye.